Wagwan and what's up? I am back with a reaction video, one I am very excited for. Tales of the Jedi. Two main arcs anyway. We're going to be reacting to one of them today, and then probably either one tomorrow or one on Tuesday. I'm a little bit busy tomorrow, so I'm not too sure. So we've got Tales of the Jedi. 6 episodes were released on Wednesday. I'm not watching them in episode order. I've done my research, and it is 2 arcs. They've just put it in quite a weird way. So I'm watching episodes 1, 5 and 6 today, which are based around Ahsoka, who is my favourite Star Wars character of all time. And then either tomorrow or Tuesday I'll be watching 2, 3 and 4, which are based around Count Dooku and his journey towards the dark side. Yeah, what more can I say? I'm so excited. These are the two most some of the most interesting characters. But they're not the two most. Okay, yeah, 2 of the most, not the most 2. I don't know. In Star Wars, I'm very excited. So without further ado, we're going to get into it. And if you guys enjoy, remember to like and subscribe. Wow, so this is like the first sort of where this is Ahsoka's birth. This is the first time we really ever got to see her mother and her community, which seems to be quite tight-knit. They've all just rushed in as soon as she's been born. Ahsoka's mum is really pretty. I've always thought Ahsoka was pretty, but her mum, wow, raw. Her eyes. But yeah, it's quite a tight-knit community. She's been born, everyone's pretty gassed about it. And clearly knew what legend she was going to be. Which is cool because we don't know a lot about her past before Jedi life. We know that she gets recruited by Plo Koon, and that's it really, isn't it? And then the rest is kind of just in the books, and some of it's legend, some of it's canon, etc, etc.
Ahsoka.
Yeah, this shit giving me chills, bruh. This fucking... This is so dope. Man, I love that the community loves this character as much as I love this character. I grew up with this character, and obviously at the start of the Clone Wars, not a lot of people liked her, and she was the love of my life from the start. I mean, when the Clone Wars first came out, the movie, I was 5, so to me she wasn't really irritating, but I can understand it to everyone else in the Star Wars community. But as growing up and watching her journey is part of the reason I love Star Wars so much.
Good hunting, Bafti. My little Ahsoka.
So is that her dad? I don't know, because just the way he says my little Ahsoka kind of makes me think it's her dad. But surely she'd be a bit more mixed, right? Unless the dominant, I mean, alien genes, innit? So if the orange skin's dominant over the purple, from I don't know, just to throw in a theory out there. We haven't seen her father, and he's working on the house. He's said my little Ahsoka, so just curious.
Look, Ahsoka. Everywhere there is life. Value it. Honor it.
I like that. That kind of comes down to exactly who Ahsoka is. You know, even in Order 66, when we see at the end of Clone Wars, when she says she won't kill any of the clones, everywhere where her mother said everywhere is life, honor it, respect it, or whatever it was, you know, that fundamentally comes down to exactly who she becomes, and it's really cool to see where she got these virtues from. So I kind of just want to point out, like, how I was talking about everywhere there's life, value it, and now she's trying to kill something. She's literally trying to murder something that's alive. Bit of a contradiction, but I just had to put it out there. I just had to.
You must face death, Ahsoka. Do not fear it.
You know, if that's the tradition they have to do at 1 year old, that's a bit fucked up, innit? You know, you'd expect Ahsoka to become a bit fucked up, but she doesn't, you know. To have your mother relentlessly shoot an animal for no reason and make you watch it die. I don't know, to me that's just a bit odd.
Kasha, Vita, Anta.
She'd fit right in London. Bruv, just pull the chingy out and go straight for it. She'd fit right in. Hey yo, Ahsoka's mum would have made a sick Jedi. Bro, you see that shit? She's ducking and weaving and taking on an alien tiger. It's pretty sick. I'm hoping this is where we discover Ahsoka's force sensitive and just kind of does like the baby Grogu, baby Yoda, baby Grogu, kind of, but no. Baby Yoda in season 1 of Mando, where he just kind of stops the thing attacking Mando. That'd be sick.
Ahsoka. Ahsoka.
That's nuts. She just got nicked by a tiger. And her mum just don't do shit about it. She just sat there. As if she went back home. No way. She went explore. No way. She went back home before going to look for her. I'm not having that. Right, there's some level of the Force there. 100%. This is the first time she must show signs of it because that tiger would be in her. It'd be like, dinner, bruv. It'd probably be hungry in 15 minutes time, mind you, but yeah, there's definitely some sort of Force voodoo going on there.
Wait!
I told you, before she was even a Jedi, before any of that shit, she was a G. She's a G. Look! 1 year old, bruv. She's riding a fucking tiger. How many of you, man, were doing that? How many of you, man? None of you. Not having it. Fucking... She's the best Jedi. And anyone who wants to argue with me on this can. Ahsoka would smoke Luke Skywalker any day. I've been seeing this shit ever since Book of Boba Fett and they've met. Everyone's saying, oh, Luke could win. No! She would smoke him any day of the week. I just thought I'd get that out there.
How could this be?
Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
Is she though? I'll throw the argument out there, is she? I think she's kind of thrown the title away. She don't want that no more. But she's kind of accepting it again now, actually. If you're thinking about Mando Season 2, when she gets called a Jedi, she didn't give her I am no Jedi speech like normal. So maybe she's becoming Jedi again. I still think she's a Grey Jedi, and I still think Grey Jedi are canon, and anyone. And so does Dave Filoni. Dave Filoni's portrayed as Grey Jedi. Same with... which I hope we'll see in the Count Dooku arc, but Qui-Gon Jinn, Grey Jedi. I don't understand why people aren't so simple to understand that. What a first episode, by the way. We'll get to the next one in a minute, but that was top tier. That was fucking awesome. A simple Star Wars. There's nothing overly special about it, but top tier episode. I doubt there'll be an end credits, but we'll have a look anyway. No. Cool. Let's get into episode 2. Episode 5. Is that episode 2? I mean, it's episode 2 of the Ahsoka arc. Practice makes perfect. We're going to see her as a kind of Padawan here. So, you know, I'm excited to see her again. It's going to be a bit of a time jump. But it's still cool to get that first part of the story out. Okay, so... Oh, shit! Hang on. Let's bring that forward again to... Okay, so a couple things. I saw this. This is a bit of a spoiler to me on Instagram this morning. But you've got Kanan Jarrus and his master, who's Deepa? Something like that. And he's watching Ahsoka train, which is really cool. Because I haven't watched Rebels since it's finished, but I can't remember if Kanan knows who Ahsoka is or remembers her. But if he does, this is a really neat way of showing that memory. Bro, the whole gang's there! You got Kenobi, Yoda, Plo Koon, and Mace Windu.
Right on time. She's a fast learner.
The original voice actors being back as well, obviously. Not that we've heard it yet, but I've had her name in my head. Ashley Eckstein as Ahsoka. Matt Lantner? Hang on, I'm paused. I'm pretty sure it's Matt Lantner. Yeah, Matt Lantner as Skywalker, and do this every time. James Arnold Taylor back as Obi-Wan. So just bringing back the original cast. It was awesome. So yeah, it's so sweet they've done that. She's got the one saber, so I'm wondering if this will be him showing, because we see in the trailer she's got both lightsabers, so I'm assuming this will be the episode. Oh, it's Terra Sanube as well. Shit. I wonder if this will be the episode where we see Anakin give her the second lightsaber. Ayo. Even Kanan knows she's sick, bro. She's sick. Amanda out there saying that Luke would beat her! Bro, I'm so mad. Why are people saying this bullshit? She's so sick. Bro, at that age, she's like 12, bro. And she'd smoke Luke. Smoke him. Fuck off. Look, even Deepa's fucking gassed. They're all gassed. You know, she's got the pressure on. The best Jedi there watching her right now. The fucking circle's shrinking. Bro, she's too good. She's too good.
Thanks for coming, Master.
Well, I was in the area.
Bro. Hearing Ashley's voice as Ahsoka again. I'm so glad she returned. I'm so glad.
It's a lousy test.
But it's what every Jedi does.
Exactly. Look, you want a real test?
Name it.
Okay, I'll make you an actual test. And then we'll see what you really learned.
Bro, this is why Luke ain't never go through shit like this. But all she wanted was a bit of approval from Anakin. And I stand by the fact that if they hadn't have been on... I can't think of the planet's name. But you know in Rebels where she meets with Vader face to face and he turns blue for a second. His eyes turn blue. And he comes back to the light side. I stand to the fact if they weren't on a dark side energy planet that she could have brought Anakin back. Well, they're in a temple built by the ancient Sith Lords. Of course he's going to just go back to the Sith Lord. Bro, don't give me this bullshit. Luke was the only one to bring Anakin back. Ahsoka could have done it and Kenobi could have done it. Actually not. Obi-Wan couldn't have done it because there was too much hatred towards Obi-Wan. But this man, after the Clone Wars, went to try and find her. You know, there's no way she wouldn't have brought him back to the light side. And this is why she beat Luke. Because she got trained by fucking primetime Anakin, primetime Kenobi, Yoda, occasionally Mace Windu, he popped up every now and then, Ki-Adi-Mundi, Plo Koon, bro, you name it. She was trained by some of the best Jedi in the galaxy. Ain't no way Luke coming close to her level. Ever. I don't care how many fucking books he reads.
Captain Rex and the boys have agreed to help with the test.
It's our privilege, Commander.
Let's get started.
Bringing Rex back. I'm hoping we'll see Rex again in season 2 of Bad Batch. and in Ahsoka actually. If Rex isn't in Ahsoka, it's a failure as a series. But I'm so gassed for this.
Your blasters are set to stun. Droids are predictable. I want you to be prepared for anything.
And this is single-handedly the only reason she survived Order 66. But this is why they've included this. Because some cunt out there will be, oh, there's no way that Ki-Adi-Mundi or Plo Koon would not sense it, and Ahsoka does. Ahsoka was close to her clones. She had the 501st there. She was close to all of them. And this training session. Anakin knew, bro. Anakin was probably one of the most perfect masters that anyone could have got.
That's it. Come on. You'll get used to it. Wake up.
Man saying you'll get used to it. Like this is gonna happen over and over again. She did a bit poorly considering. But I thought she would first try, which is be cool because by the end of it and by season 7 of Clone Wars we see how sick she is. But I guess like Anakin said it perfectly, which is, droids are predictable. And seeing the clones and knowing the not knowing the predictability of them is really going to help her.
Again. Again. Again.
This is a sick montage because it shows why Anakin's the perfect master, but also because you see his love for her. Like throughout the Clone Wars, etc., etc., you do see that he cares for her, and there's many moments where he shows love, but the tough love of it is kind of what gets her ready. Like she's getting up and blocking 2 shots and getting hit. And he's showing her that it doesn't matter in the field how unprepared you are, that you got to be ready. You just do.
The droids aren't half as good as Rex's men.
That's the point. Look, I know this is tough, but I want it to be difficult. This is about life and death. And as your master, I'm responsible for you.
Exactly, bro. I said it perfectly, and he's saying it perfectly now. This is exactly it. I like that. I like that it wasn't the pep talk that made her better. She was better for a moment. She had that adrenaline rush and wanting to prove it, but she still got hit, which I think is really cool because it just shows it how it is, really.
Bad. It took us 5 minutes to knock you out that time.
I can do better.
It's a different environment. So, I guess this is just showing that it's happened. This was her training session. You know, she's improved from 20 seconds to 5 minutes in however long. You know, the outfit's slightly different as well. So you got to show there was a bit of a time jump and you're seeing this learning stage. Cool, so we've had a bit of a time jump because now she's got the Shoto saber as well. Which the only thing which slightly annoyed me here about it is they've changed the colour. It's pure green, and it was never pure green in the Clone Wars. It had a yellow tinge to it because Dave Filoni wanted her to have a yellow lightsaber. So that's kind of annoying, but I'll get over it. Well, you see she's perfected her form here. Not perfected, but she has got fucking good at it. She's using her physique, her small physique, to jump around, bounce around. For Shoto lightsaber, Anakin was just right when he knew she needed that, and she's got the dual lightsaber. You know, the way she's moving it and using it, it just shows that she's kind of learned where she stands and what works for her. And I think it's epic that we've seen that. No, this can't be what this is. No way, not again. You can't put me through this again. I purposely can't watch season 7 of Clone Wars. I can't do it. It broke my heart. I can't see this again. This is exactly what I mean. What it got her ready for, but this is the season 7 attire. Broken airship. You know, this is exactly what this is going to be, isn't it?
Let's hope all that training pays off.
Fire! Hang on, we have Tano in the command. Send all remaining troops to my position.
Okay. Okay, so I'm glad, in a way, we don't have to go through that again. But it is such a nice clip to include, because it wasn't in Season 7. But to see that moment before they go in, and to walk into so many men. I forgot how many there were, exactly. Bro, it's too good, you know. That was a really good episode. 10 out of 10. Right, the final episode, Resolve. This is where we're going to see her take on the Inquisitor. It's gone in chronological order, which is really cool. So this is, yeah, I'm waffling. Oh no, we're not going to try. I fucking forgot that we would see this. I remember mentioning it in the trailer. Oh God. No way. We hitting that Bail Organa knows Ahsoka's alive. That's nuts. That is nuts. No, this can't be true. Because, I'll tell you why this can't be true. Bail would have said something to Obi-Wan. In Kenobi, Bail would have been like, oh, by the way, Ahsoka Tano's alive. You might want to go looking for her. But it's nice to see, like, Bail Organa and the other lady with the short hair all there. I mean, I think that's in Revenge of the Sith, right? Although, actually, I didn't notice this scene was in Revenge of the Sith until I watched it this year, so... I don't know.
You shouldn't have come here.
He does!
There's nothing you could have done.
Bro, that's a nice thing to say, but... the relationship her and Padme had. At some of the episodes they were in together, there's no way she's believing that. But... yeah, it's cool that he knows. I just feel like this makes a bit of plot hole in Kenobi.
Why risk it?
She was my friend.
Oh, you can't do this to me, man. You're gonna fuck me up right now. Not having it. Not having it.
No. I'm tired of fighting.
You there?
Man, that's so sad to hear her say. I'm tired of fighting. Fuck. She kept it though. Which is cool, because it could lead to possibilities. There's like a 10-year period we haven't explored with Ahsoka, which is nuts. But mad, that is a mad thing to say, because she came back to fight. Like, just before this, she came back to fight. And, man, I guess you lose too much sometimes.
It's easy to get lost with all that has happened. Still, we have a duty, don't we? An obligation to uphold. When we're able.
Ah, see, he knows. He knows she's still there. That's... I think that just brings down to who Bail Organa is and who he always has been. It's a bit nuts to me that he didn't go, oh, by the way, Anakin and Padme had 2 children. I've got one of them. Do you want to, like, come and protect Leia and help her out? Because, you know, maybe someone will notice she's Force sensitive a little bit earlier. No, I didn't mention any of that. Rex was still with her at this time. Okay, it's cool that they didn't go straight on their separate ways. That's neat. So from here, I guess he must go to the Bad Batch, and she's about to fight an Inquisitor, which will be sick. Hey, I just hope she ain't saying nothing. All I'm saying, that was risky, Ahsoka. Mad she became a farmer. I'd expect her to go home. It'd have been really cool if she went home. Met up with her mother. Been like, sup? It's been a while. You know, it does surprise me that's not something that crossed her mind. But maybe she thought that was too risky.
Ashla, come sit with us. Please?
It's cool to see this is where she takes on the title of Ashla. Obviously, she couldn't just go around calling herself Ahsoka Tano. But it's cool that they're keeping some stuff from that Ahsoka comic or book or whatever novel the same. Not that I've ever read it, I just know bits and bobs about it.
What team brought peace? Through persecution. Not citizens like us, only rebels who threaten the Empire.
No one is safe.
It's interesting to get two aspects of the side of the citizens, really. The one guy who like fucking hates the Empire, and then this kid who seems to love them. Apparently we get quite a bit of this in Andor as well, of like Imperial troopers doing good things for the Empire and some doing bad things and disagreements with what's actually going on, which I'm looking forward to watching when I watch it. But yeah, it's interesting, 2 points of views, and it's quite good to see how easily a lot of people were blinded by the Empire's actions.
Master Jedi.
You shouldn't say such things.
I saw you push the bales clear of me.
You have it wrong.
Why didn't you tell us?
There's nothing to tell.
Why didn't you tell us a piece of information if someone found out that could get me murdered and the rest of us for hiding a fugitive? Oh, I don't know! Fucking people, man, are so stupid. Of course, see? This is why I don't say shit. He's gonna snitch, and this is why shit's gonna happen the way it's gonna happen.
May the Force be with you.
Well, she ain't coming back. She can't, right? If she was smart, she'd fucking dip. She'd dip, she'd drop the payload off, be like, right, you got your money, fuck off. I can't stay here no more. And also, part of me is like, surely Vader would know, right? If someone was like, oh, this Jedi, orange skin, Leku, about 5'10", is with me, Vader would be like, I know one of those. I know one of those. I told you they'd massacre. Look, he was the one who came with the information, 100%. No one else knew. And they've massacred. He's about to get M'd off as well. Idiot. Bruh, I ain't ready for this. I ain't ready for the beating she's about to lay down. She ain't even got a lightsaber, bro. But she's gonna kick his fucking ass. It's gonna be such a beating. It's gonna be such a beating. Oh.
You're supposed to be dead. Looks like I shall be rewarded. Ahsoka Tano.
Okay, first of which, how do you know who she is? Unless you were a Jedi who turned, but I don't recognise you at all. B, you killed Ahsoka Tano and told Vader, he would slaughter you. He would slaughter you. And it would be fucking painful. Bro, Vader would be on the same... If Vader knew... Well, clearly Vader didn't know Ahsoka was alive, right? By that line. If Vader knew Ahsoka was alive, he would be on the... She would be on the same priority that Kenobi's on. 100%. Reload it. It was too sick. She was just leaning and bopping, bro, and then grabbed, sliced, killed. Bro, she didn't even try. These Inquisitors are shit. Hang on, no. I said reload it. I won't watch it again. decapitated him. And you man think Luke would beat her? You man think Luke would beat her? She ain't been doing this shit for a time, and she just whips out. She stole his lightsaber and smoked him. Yeah, I like that. It's a nice tie-in that they actually did connect again after, and she used the thing, and he'll now know she's back in the fight, which is very cool. So yeah, it's very cool that they've called it back. I do wish there was a bit more of a fight between her and the Inquisitor, but I get her not having a lightsaber made that difficult.
Are you sure you're ready to get back into the fight?
What a series! What a story arc! It was incredible. The whole thing was fucking insane. I love the fact that it seems like there's times passed since the funeral, right? But it doesn't seem like the full 10 years has passed or anything close to that. She's still young. Like, she's young. She's not even close to sort of fulcrum age yet. So I reckon it must have been about a year since the funeral. And she's back in the game. So like I'm saying, there's 9 years here we can play with Ahsoka. And I hope that we get... Like, I know we're getting the live series, but I almost want another animated series, an animated Ahsoka series, so Ashley Eckstein can play that role. Just because, you know, I feel like that's fair, right? If Rosario Dawson's playing the older Ahsoka, let Ashley do the younger one. But what can bro, it was nuts. The whole thing, start to finish, was nuts. I really enjoyed it. No end credits again, which is fine. They don't normally do an end credits. I just thought, check. I'm so gassed for the Dooku arc. I know bits and bobs. I know that he kind of scraps Yaddle, and I assume Yaddle doesn't make it out. But, you know, that it shows so much. It shows her birth. She just shows she's a G. The whole thing shows she's a G from the start to the finish. I loved it all. Let me know what you guys thought, because I'm genuinely curious if people enjoyed this as much as I did. Did I have ratings on Disney Plus? No. I can have a look on IMDb, but they were an incredible 3 episodes. They felt longer than they were as well. I mean, considering the first one was the longest and it was 19 minutes, and then it was a 13 and a 17, they felt long. Like, yeah, I can't get over how incredible that was. I'm hoping for a season 2. I saw a post the other day on stuff they could focus on in season 2, because it'd be interesting if they did a couple more characters. Barriss, Offie, Obi-Wan, maybe. That'd be a bit of a push. Qui-Gon, Yoda. But, yeah, absolutely insane. It's a nice... That last episode's a nice way to breach the gap a little bit, and then you can go on to watch work she does with Bail Organa. 5 perfectly shows her ability, and on the Clone Wars, and shows just how badass she is. I even like the last one where she takes that Inquisitor down so quickly. It was nuts. It was a nut series. I say series, I've still got 3 episodes to watch, which I've got to look forward to. I've said so much, so I'm going to try and keep it as short as possible, because for about 50 minutes runtime, I think I might have paused about 50 times. But what an absolute incredible way to come back to YouTube and reacting again. Like I said, let me know your thoughts and feelings of it down in the comments below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to like and subscribe, and peace.